Hello, everyone. This is Pharaoh Vincent with Nation 506 in Age of Z Origins. I just wanted to make a video series to discuss and to show different ways in which you can increase the power of your city just by a little bit every single day. And with these steps, I've actually managed to really keep up with some of the stronger cities in my nation without having to spend or break the bank doing so. And so I wanted to go ahead and share all of my tips and tricks with everyone here and give some of my own anecdotal evidence and show you guys everything that I like to make sure that I'm doing every single day. And I wanted to start off with kind of just the real bare bones basics. And if you've been playing for any duration of time, you may already be doing some of these things, but I just wanted to talk about it because it may be able to help you if you maybe are missing something or if you didn't know or, just really to help out. And the first thing to talk about is actually the black market trade. And specifically, going into this particular store every day, there's certain things to prioritize out of this store. And first off, when you sell resources, you're going to get these little cash bucks. And I spend those primarily on officer fragment chests, officer skill EXP, officer experience, all of these things I do like to buy. I also pick up mobility and the fuel canisters so that when, voids and frenzies come up and we have zombie day, I do have a little bit to play with there. Peace shields are okay, but I would prefer to get them from the Alliance store. They're just a little bit overpriced for my liking here. And I no longer need officer skills, but if you still have not yet gotten all of your skills, please continue to pick those up. And as a general rule of thumb, if you're ever going to spend gold on something at full price, buy it here if you have the availability. As far as the exchange store, again, similar concept. If you're using it, absolutely grab it. Like for me, this speed up is worth more than those resource crates. And the same thing for me in those healing speed ups. It's worth more than the gather bonuses. The other thing to make sure that you're doing every day is just checking on the exchange store here. Again, officer fragments are the thing that's going to slow you down the most in Age of Z, right? Above and beyond anything else that I mentioned here, coming into this every day is a very good thing. I also like to refresh for 10 gold a day and do at least one refresh, sometimes two if I've had a very good day. So I do highly recommend the refresh button on this one. And just making sure you manage that well, you can absolutely come out here and buy fragments every single day. The next part we're going to go to the map for, and specifically we're going to talk about how to spend your fuel. And your mobility up here, or your fuel, really does have a few different uses. The most important of which is involving the ruins and specifically the explore actions. Make sure you're doing, at a minimum, the highest level of the Academy Exploration, Academy Action right here, every day. Because you can get these officer skill chests. Again, we talked about that earlier where, if you need those skills, you can get it here. But you can also get officer skill EXP books from this, and those are very slow to get if you're not picking them up from this specific event every single day. And the same thing comes from the capital capture. You can get these officer fragment chests. Again, very good to get because it funnels into your Z coins. So you're getting more Z coins to be able to purchase officers that you specifically need out of the Z coin trade. But you're also getting a chance at those purple officer fragments even from the chests themselves. The other thing you can get is these 3,000 officer EXP books, specifically at the lowest tier. Absolutely huge. To get the 3,000, it is the highest reward you can get. And, as you can see here, when I did it today, I happened to get 2 of those 3,000 books. That's 6,000 officer EXP from one capital capture. And I did that twice today. So there's 2 different ones now that you can see here where I'm getting 3,600 commander EXP and 6,000 officer XP. It's a huge amount of experience to get every single day. And I don't necessarily want to go over how to spend that experience yet. I'm going to make my own video on officers. But for now, make sure that you're collecting. The next very important thing to spend your fuel on is to kill zombies. I know it's not exactly the most fun, but it is something that if you're doing this daily, and I personally enjoy it, so say what you will about that, the more zombies you kill every day, the more you're going to get out of them. You're going to get Commander EXP, you're going to get resources, which is always important to have. But the most important thing that you can get from killing a zombie, and specifically the level 30 zombies, is you have a chance to get 2 of these officer EXPs every day. And sometimes you can get the 1000 EXP, so the blue ones. And I have seen 2 blue ones drop. They're very rare to see 2 blue. But I absolutely love when I get officer EXP, even if it's just 1. And these components for equipment are also really important, and that's kind of helps to funnel into your equipment strength, which is going to boost your overall statistics. The last thing that you should be doing every single day is coming in and doing your infinite zombies. Now, I do it once a week, where I get 1 really good score a week, and then I hit auto throughout the rest of the week. That way, on reset, I already have the ability to kind of take care of that, to get it on, out of the way, and spend the rest of the week just focusing on picking up what I need from the exchange store. Now, what you need will vary and will change. Everything in this store is good to buy. It just depends on what you're working on at the moment. But I do recommend one caveat with my everything in this store is good to buy, and that is you don't really need these blue fine chests. Pick up the purple ones, even though these are cheaper. I do recommend picking up the purple ones because you have a chance to get orange component fragments for the extension components. And so you really do need those. Oranges are like the best, but getting a purple minimum is not very hard to do. And even with, picking these up at the higher cost, I tend to get 1 or so a week. So it is a very quick way to gain a little bit of power every single day. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I will be releasing future videos explaining what to do with all of the things that you're collecting over the next coming, week or so. So keep an eye out for that. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate, you tuning in and listening to my initial steps on how to make your city a little bit better without spending any money. Have a great day.